Hello everyone, my name is Satvik and I welcome you all to the second video lectures of the Python programming language. In the first part, we discussed about how you can install Python on your machines. Also, we discussed about the data types of Python. And in today's video, we are going to discuss about the variable assignment. So what do you mean by variables in Python? Variables are nothing but the reserved memory location to store values. This means that when you create a variable, you reserve some space in the memory. Based on the data type of a variable, the interpreter allocates memory and decides what can be stored in the reserved memory. Therefore, by assigning the different data types to variables, you can store integers, decimal or characters value in these variables. So there are basic rules how you can store the variables. So now you have just saw how you can comment in the Python programming language. You can just comment by using the hashtags. What do you mean by the commenting? Commenting means if you want to explain something in your code and you do not want to be in that code, so you comment that section. It means that you have just made this line for the understanding of code. So this is how commenting is done in the Python programming language. Now coming to the variables assignment, how you can assign variables in Python programming language. There are certain basic rules how you can assign them. So the name of variable cannot start with the number. For example, you cannot start a variable like 1. 1 is not a variable type because it is a number, and you cannot start a variable with a number. It is going to give us error. So the second rule is you cannot add spaces between the variable name. For example, if you want to make a variable by the name larger file, so you cannot make a variable name such as the larger and then add a space and next variable is file. So it is going to give us error. For example, we store 1 2 3 in it and it is going to give us error, syntax error, that is invalid syntax. So why this happens? Because we give the space between the larger and the file. So this is not the correct way of assigning a variable. So how you can when you have to give when you have to assign two words in a variable, how you can do it? So there is a basic simple thing called underscore. You can use underscore. For example, if you want to add larger, then you should add underscore and file, so it differentiate between the two words, and also it is not going to give us error. So when we type larger file, so it is going to give us 1 2 3. The third rule is you can't define the symbols. For example, you cannot define it by the colon symbol or by the less than comma, or by the less than symbol, or by the greater than symbol, or any other symbol. For example, you cannot do it by the slash or brackets. So what do you mean by this? You cannot define variable name by these special symbols, so it is going to give us error. So also you should avoid words which have special characters. For example, in Python we have special characters like int. You should not define variables by the name int or by the name list, bool. All these words are special. All these words have special meanings in the Python programming language. So you should all avoid such kind of mistakes in while doing your while making your code or while doing your code. So all these are the basic things that you all should keep in mind. So this was all about the variables assignment. I hope you like this video. Share this video with other students so that they will not make mistakes while assigning the variables in Python. Also, if you want to add some points in the video, then please comment down below and subscribe to this channel for the latest updates. Thank you very much.